Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today on this Wednesday morning. Another frosty day out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, we're kind of laughing about it, but it's not funny. It's like I just ran out to my car to grab something, and it took my breath away.
That's the thing.
You know, looking at well, you can see it on the corner of your screen. My phone says 13 below on our Valley News Live weather app. And that's not wind chill. Oh, it's just brutal.
You walk out, and it's just like you said, it literally like sucks the air out of your lungs, and you're like, okay, I can get through this, and you know, get your car to warm up, and
yeah, cars don't like it either.
No,
for sure.
Not at all. But we're gonna get through it. You know, it's North Dakota. We know this is gonna come every single year. Some stints are a little bit longer than others. Hopefully, this one is very short.
We'll warm your heart with this story. So, of course, Carson Wentz, our favorite former Bison, announced on Thanksgiving that he's having a baby. And then the big thing is you have to do a gender reveal. And we probably should have grabbed this video, but you can see there, they're having a girl. But I was watching, and, you know, you have to be creative. And I thought this was just the absolutely best idea. Maddie, his wife, threw footballs, and then they shot them, and they shot a football, you know, his two loves right there.
It was, you go on Instagram and watch the video, because it's not just Carson. He's got, I don't know if it's his brothers or his two buddies hanging out with him. They've all got shotguns, and she's grabbing these balls and chucking them up in the air, and it's very well produced. And then, you know,
actually, didn't the first ball though was like white or something? Though it didn't work or something. And I was like, what is that? Was that on purpose? What does that mean?
Yeah, because they had a bunch of footballs lined up, and they were going to just start chucking them up there and see, you know, what they could do. And so, and I don't know if it's like Carson's estate or where they're at, but it's.
I think he does. I think he does own some land out there. Didn't he actually buy up some hunting property right away? So that's probably where they are. But did you see the arm on his wife? I think
it was nice, right? Spirals coming off there.
Yeah. See, she knows what she's doing. And I love that family picture there, because of course his babies have been his dogs forever. So now his fur babies are going to have to get used to a brand new little baby girl. And I know, exciting. You know, Carson brought his brother out there. He's kind of his, you know, right-hand man, part of the AO1 Foundation, but I heard, you know, right away just to kind of, you know, keep him on the straight and narrow, which I don't think we had to worry about. But his brother has a couple or at least one little girl. And then maybe they're pregnant or they have their second. But so they're very kid-friendly, that Wentz family. They're just going to be creating a whole sports team.
Yeah. All kinds of toys going on in that household.
How athletic are those kids going to be, too? You just know.
I mean, you assume, but remember, Carson was what, like 5'2" as a sophomore in high school. So you're like, okay, here's this little guy running around the field.
And super skinny.
Receiver. Yeah.
I like looking at pictures of him back in the day. It's funny. He looked kind of nerdy and skinny. But guys are, you know, guys are little.
To say in North Dakota.
No, yeah, look at the pictures. But that's how it is. Guys, you know, the girls are all tall when they're in fifth, and then guys don't really grow until
sprout. I think one of the greatest stories that doesn't get told a lot, I think they were playing, maybe it was Fargo South or whatnot when he was at Bismarck, but a coach was watching in high school, and again, he was playing wide receiver his junior year, played some QB his senior year, and even the coach in high school was like, this dude's going to be playing on Sundays. Like, you could just tell he had that kind of athletic ability, and then when he got to the Bison camp, there was rumors about, like, you could just see that, hey, once the other QB is out of the way, this guy's
athletic ability and smart. Because to be at that level, you need to be a smart guy. You can't just be
super smart and just so like generous and kind, and it's so nice to see like he did the video for Landon and doing those kind of things. So.
His heart's in the right place. I think, yeah, he's a big, strong football player, but he's kind of a big softie too. And I think having a baby girl is going to be. I know, I called him nerdy in high school, and I'm saying it's a big softie, but I think he's going to be a big softie for a dad for sure.
Oh, he totally will be, but you know, the saddest thing right now is what do you think the conversation is in Philly right now?
That Carson needs to be focused on the game and not the baby.
Hey,
I don't care about no babies.
Bro. No, go get me some W's and get me to the playoffs.
You want to send that daughter to college, you better...
exactly. They're like, okay, good, done, now let's move on.
Oh, well, it's still fun, and this is the time of the year. I remember, did you guys do that when you found out you're pregnant and kind of surprise your family and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
I was surprised. I remember the doc was like, because, you know, being an athlete, you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to have my new little athlete coming along, and God knew what he was doing. I needed a girl, but I'm telling you, I was an only child raised by my dad, you know what I mean? So to have a baby girl was fantastic, but I remember the doc was like, doing the whatever it's called, the scan. And he's kind of
ultrasound,
like looking at me, and didn't say anything, and then he finally like wrote it on the screen because he didn't even want to say it to me audibly. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And so, like I said, God has the perfect
This is
plan.
like, and I know you don't like country music, but this is like the Carrie Underwood song about having a little girl. Like, you need to listen. I'm going to send you that song because All American Girl. Thank you, Cordell, our
Can you
producer.
sing it real quick?
No. Will he ever stop asking me to sing?
No.
Yeah, because, yeah. Oh, well, I'll send that to you, and you can listen to that because I love it. Anyway, so I can't wait till the baby's born, and we start seeing pictures of the baby. And
I know.
oh yeah, and he did win this week too, so we can give him a break.
Yeah, I had a huge win. So he's probably inspired now, and he's got a little one coming, and he'll be fine.
I wish I worked at this place. Did you hear this story? One boss is taking the joy of giving to like a whole new level.
Unbelievable.
At a recent company holiday party in Baltimore, employees received a mysterious red envelope. Inside, a surprise no one could have imagined. The company handed out $10 million shared by 198 employees. They were based on the tenure though, so like the smallest amount was $100, but the person who had been there the longest, $270,000.
Dang.
Can you imagine?
That is just awesome.
I would love a bonus like that. It kind of reminds me of something like with Oprah, like you get a car, you get a bonus, and you get that woman's face. I could watch that over and over. She looks like she's gonna pass out.
I love that. And this guy right here, I mean, so many people are just working so hard these days, and you talk to them, it's like, man, I just can't feel like I'm getting ahead. Someone drops 270 G's in your lap, and you're like, all right, this is gonna make a difference.
Actually, the $100 would make me kind of excited.
Right, I mean, yeah.
It's like, I'll take $100 and take $1,000.
What would you do with an extra 270 right now?
Oh my goodness, I would go back to Mexico.
You're in my head.
I'm going to take the rest of December off. I'll see you when it warms up in May.
Just go travel for a while.
That's cool. It is the season of giving, and that's a super awesome story. Okay, this also is a great story to see this time of the year. An area company is helping kids feel at ease while in the hospital. We have a similar pup in the studio today. The Perham-based Nutrisource Pet Foods donated Rocket, the golden retriever, to the University of Minnesota's Masonic Children's Hospital. Rocket is a therapy dog that helps kids take their medicine, encourages them to walk after surgery, and offers support and, of course, affection. And like I said, we have a dog in studio today. Dr. Spencer Reed. Dr. Spencer Reed. That's the dog that we're going to meet today. It's like Dr. Spencer. Dr. Spencer. Yeah.
He has a tie on.
He has a tie on, and he gave our producer a full-on hug.
Oh, he did?
I've never seen that before, but Cordell got a hug this morning. So anyway, look forward to that. That's coming up.
It was very nice of his owner to make him TV appropriate, right, with the tie and everything. And
I don't know, I think he has a better tie on than you do, but
he does too.
Not judging. Okay, it's Wednesday, which means we have some pets in need of adoption. This week, all of the animals are courtesy of the Turtle Mountain Animal Rescue. First up, we have Buddy.
Buddy?
I think of Buddy the elf, don't you?
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. Buddy is a healer mix,
Find your dad.
about 1 year old. Once he warms up to his family, he is quite the lover. If introduced to new dogs, it will probably take him a few days to realize that they're not going to hurt him. But once he figures it out, they will be best friends. And they also say he's very quick to learn new things. You can teach it. Well, he's a young dog, so not an old dog. Buddy has a big heart and is full of love. Oh, Buddy. You could still call him Buddy the elf, even though he's Buddy the dog.
Can you do the rendition of the whale saying to Buddy, hope you find your dad?
You're the best at that one. I'm going to let you do that.
Bye, Buddy. Hope you find your dad. Next up, didn't we have Nala in studio one time? I love Nala. Nala's very sweet, full of playfulness. She loves to run, play with other puppies in the foster house. She does ignore cats, though. She does really well with humans. She loves car rides. She's a fantastic family dog, loves to be part of the familia.
Now it's Gypsy's turn. Gypsy comes from, she actually arrived at the shelter just skin and bones. You could see her ribs. She was unsocialized, but look at her now. She will need some slow introductions to new people and situations. She's about 1 year old, but very gentle, very sweet. She would do best in a home with other dog companions. She still has some fear issues and will lay flat on the ground when scared, but she has turned into a little cuddle bug and is trusting more people every day.
That's nice to hear. And last but not least, how fun does Rosie look? Rosie's about 6 months old. She's all legs right now. Her breed is unknown, but should be about 40, 50 pounds when fully grown. Does great with all puppies and these things called humans. She is a super sweetheart, follow you around and snuggle right into your lap and maybe even give you hugs like Cordell got today.
Oh, love that.
Rosie looks super fun. Also, I want to remind you, you've got the big Bison game coming up this weekend. They're going to be at home. There's the game. I love how you're dubbing it.
Breakfast with the Bison.
Breakfast with Bison. Breakfast at Tiffany's, breakfast at the Fargo Dome. So 11 a.m. and then at 10 a.m. is the one and only Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. Our great team's going to be out at the Fargo Dome live for you, walking you right up to kickoff. You can check out the pregame show right here on KVLY.
And oh, by the way, we have the NDSU athletic director on our show today to talk a little football.
Just a small little nugget to throw in there.
Small little guest here coming up. Remember to tune in as well Sunday morning on KX4 for the Bison football show with Matt Entz, and we'll find out who we're going to be playing. We know we're going to be at the Dome. Find out who we're going to be playing in the semifinals.
I don't know if Matt Larson's going to be like, let's just
I think he's feeling pretty confident.
Lisa.
That's true. That's true. All right, so stay with us. Coming up next, we're talking football with NDSU Athletic Director Matt Larson. Stay with us.